I have been extremely lucky and privileged as a Nirvana fan. I don't take any of these experiences for granted, and I'm grateful every single day for this crazy journey. But making In Utero guitar sounds in the actual room where Nirvana recorded that album, that right there is something that will forever live at the top of my list of surreal experiences. Hey everyone, I'm currently on my way to Pachyderm Studios in Cannon Falls, Minnesota, where Nirvana recorded In Utero in February of 1993. I went there a few months ago earlier this year where I got a tour. It was absolutely amazing. I loved being there, and now I can't listen to the album the same way after seeing those locations. And I'm really excited because I just got invited back to Pachyderm by someone I know you guys are going to recognize, someone that you guys are going to love seeing on the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun, so let's go. We're here at Pachyderm Studios with the one and only Aaron Rash, the Tone Goat himself.
I don't know who that is.
I've been watching your videos ever since you started putting them out. I've been an inspiration, and it means a lot that you invited me out.
Dude, yes. Today's like, we've already been hanging out, so we're shooting this after we've been hanging out. This is like the coolest guy ever.
I appreciate it.
Of course, yes. We're gonna have fun.
Aaron drove out to Cannon Falls from Washington State with all his gear to work on an insanely cool project. I won't spoil too much, as he deserves to be the one to formally announce it. I got to Pachyderm and I was immediately welcomed and greeted by Isaiah. He has an awesome channel called Isaiah CW here on YouTube. I'll link his channel here. I highly recommend checking it out. I brought some of my own gear to Pachyderm. I brought my competition Mustang, my Stella Harmony H912, and a small In Utero inspired pedal board. We walked into the studio and that's where Aaron was, and it was so great to finally meet him in person. Trust me, I have been seeing all the comments, all the messages, all the emails asking when I'm going to collab with Aaron, when will you see Aaron here on my channel, and I can't tell you how excited I am that it finally happened. It's been a long time coming. And for us to meet at the actual In Utero studio of all places, it's almost too good to be true. So you know that we wasted absolutely no time geeking out over guitars and recreating some tones that I know you will instantly recognize. distortion. It's like it's like a thick neck sound. That's just that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That is so cool.
I love that guitar.
I gotta give a particular shout out to his Volino. It was my first time playing an all aluminum guitar, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about how it felt ever since I held it.
Okay, here's what I always like to ask everybody in person. The first time they hold, like, does it feel different than you thought it would?
Yes.
That's what everyone says.
I've always heard aluminum guitars are so heavy. I thought it'd be heavier. The neck is like super.
It neck dives. Because the body is hollow, so it wants to go like, ah.
And it's so thin. I wasn't expecting that. But the body itself feels really light.
Yeah.
I thought the entire thing would break backs. You know?
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
Aaron and Isaiah had an amazing setup going when I walked into the studio. Aaron had his Marshall amp, which he has affectionately called Ernie in the live room, and his Fender Quad Reverb in one of the ISO rooms. I felt like a kid walking into a candy store. I mean, walking into Pachyderm Studios and seeing all this amazing In Utero gear everywhere. And this is the best part, guys. With me plugged into the Ernie amp and Aaron going into his Fender Quad, we ran through some In Utero songs in the actual room where Kurt, Krist, and Dave recorded those songs. This is something I would have never been able to dream of.
Oh, you know what? Let's count into the solo. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, that's fun. Am I too loud?
Crazy.
That was fun.
That's cool.
How did it sound without earplugs?
Great.
Are you okay? Are you alive?
Isaiah got in on the fun too. I mean, come on, how often are any of us going to find ourselves in this situation again? In a Nirvana studio with a bunch of Nirvana gear, we had to take advantage of it and play really loud. Oh yeah, if you want to do the... I'll just do that.
That works. Yeah.
I'll be your overdub.
Cool.
Aaron and Isaiah were kind enough to let me monkey around for a little bit and cross some big things off my bucket list. One of the greatest experiences of my life was playing radio-friendly unit shifter on Kurt Cobain's actual Skystang 1 guitar. That's not only my favorite song on In Utero, but just one of my favorite songs of all time in general. I had to bring it full circle and now make those crazy alien sounds in the actual room where Kurt recorded them in 32 years prior. Is it okay if I get loud for a second?
Oh, hell yeah.
In Utero producer and genius audio engineer Steve Albini has said that Kurt recorded all the vocals in one big marathon session. And he said that Kurt had an old, beat-up, barely working acoustic guitar in his lap the whole time, strumming along as he recorded all the vocals. That beat-up guitar would have been Kurt's 60s Stella Harmony H912, strung up with 5 nylon strings. It can be faintly heard on several parts of the album as it was caught in his vocal mic. The same guitar that he used to record Polly and Something in the Way on Nevermind. I tried to place a chair in the same exact spot that Kurt would have sat in with his Stella when he recorded the vocals for the entire album. I sat there with my Stella H912 and just strummed along to some In Utero songs. Let me tell you guys, it's already powerful to just be playing in that room in general, but to be hearing that dry and haunting sound in there, absolutely surreal. I'll never be able to listen to In Utero the same way again. And the weird thing about this one, I've had it set up like the 5-string for videos like ever since I got it, and I was like, I missed that high E, I need to put it on. So I put it on. Maybe like 2 days later I go to my music room, the high E just like snapped off, like by itself. But these are the original strings I've had the whole time. So like, I hear you, I won't put the high E on. It's kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
After all that madness and geeking out in the studio, we walked the beautiful grounds to go hang out in the guest house. Of course, a huge priority for me was making sure that Aaron and I got footage together at the iconic fireplace. It's already something big and magical to be in the physical space of music history, but to be able to share that joy with fellow nerds whose lives have also been shaped by the sounds recorded in this location, this was a truly special and heartwarming experience that I will never forget. I'm not sure if I've ever shared this story here on my channel, but before starting Nirvana Guitars here on YouTube, I was really self-conscious and frankly embarrassed at my collection and interest in Kurt's guitars. This was back when I was playing shows with my band in the local Minneapolis music scene, and I was always getting crap both online and in person to my face about my choice of guitars. At shows, other local bands would say stuff like, "Oh, there's Eric, the Kurt Cobain wannabe. He's a poser that has no taste in guitars." This happened multiple times, and I'll be honest guys, that hurt. I could brush it off like the first time, but for it to happen multiple times, it made me question my own interest. I started to think to myself, am I weird for having a hobby like this? But now, to fast forward to being at Pachyderm Studios with both Aaron and Isaiah, who truly understand and also embrace an intense love for this band, their sound, their gear, and the chase to get as close to the music as we possibly can. I've previously said that there's no way to get closer to the In Utero album than to physically be at Pachyderm Studios in Cannon Falls, Minnesota. I still stand by that statement, but I would like to add that there is a way to feel even closer to that music, and that's by playing those songs in that room with people who accept you for who you are and let you fly your nerd flag freely. Seriously, Aaron and Isaiah, I can't tell you how much this experience meant to me, and I truly hope that this is not the last time that our paths physically cross. I need to give a huge shout out to my beautiful wife, Jenna. She's the one who took all the awesome footage that you saw in this video. Thank you, Jenna, for being there and for dealing with your husband's obsessive nerdiness about this band for so many years. As I said towards the beginning of this video, Aaron was at Pachyderm in the first place to work on something really cool he'll be announcing soon. And let's just say that what Aaron is currently in the process of making will also be featured here on my channel. So stay tuned for that, because trust me, the fun is just getting started.